Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am ABM Farhan, and today we are gonna be checking out the Havit KB500l and also gonna be answering the question whether cheap keyboards are good enough for gaming. It is made up of a black colored plastic which is matte textured, as you can hear. However, there is this one glossy piece up at the top where the logo is situated. In the back, you will find a cable management tray so that you can route this cable on either the middle, right, or the left side. And also, you have two fits here which can elevate the keyboard, but by not much. Also, there is pretty minimal deck flex and also a bit of a rattling noise when you shake it too hard. Yeah, so that was all for the build quality. Now let's talk about the RGB. So as you can see, it lights up the whole board. There is a white diffuser under the keycaps which diffuses the LEDs quite nicely. You also have two RGB strips on the left and right side, which are basically not RGB strips but rather a window to see through inside where the LED lights are turned on. So it's not like that those sides are pretty bright. You can adjust the brightness of this keyboard into 10 steps. Of course, as usual, lowest value turns off the RGB and the highest value in this keyboard particularly isn't that bright, but it gets the job done. This keyboard has three different lighting modes. First up, the pulse, then we have a breathing one as well as a static one. Talking about the breathing one, it basically passes the light on a breathing motion which can be set to either a fast motion or a slow one, but unfortunately the brightness cannot be controlled in this mode. Then we have the static color, which basically gives you 10 steps of brightness, but you cannot change the lights on the three of the zones here. And also on the pulse, basically what happens is when you press a keycap, the RGB or the light is turned on. Now we are going to talk about how the typing feels. So basically this is not a mechanical keyboard. This is just your rubber dome mesh keyboard which has basically no mechanical parts inside. This is just basically a rubber acting as a button which presses down and activates the switch. This has a 45 gram actuation point and basically it takes 45 grams of pressure to actually actuate one keycap. Now the spacebar here is a pretty stiff one, and I think there is no official calculations or any kind of data provided, but the spacebar actually feels like it has an actuation force of 64 grams or so because it's pretty stiff. And here's the sound test. Talking about features that this board has, basically first up we have a full row of multimedia and macro keys, and also another extra feature that I really liked was the cable router, so that you can route the cables to your preferred side. Now talking about cons, like the build quality is good but not great. The RGB is actually not true RGB. Then also another con is like basically the elevation levels of the fits in the bottom are not that like dramatic. So basically what happens is that it's a pretty slight bump. However, like for a more comfortable typing experience, I would have myself liked a bit more elevation. So now it's time for revealing the price tag. So this is basically 950 taka, and basically for that price you are getting a lot of things, and Havit has done a lot of the right things, and the corners are cut where it's been expected to, because at this price point of course you have to cut some corners here and there to make it more affordable to the average consumer. So that was all for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do subscribe and leave a like down below, and that's me signing off. See you in the next one.